Thank you everyone for doing this. We are now excited to have Vidit Atre, co-founder, managing director, and the chief executive officer at Meesho, join us on the stage. His energy, continue the energy, guys.
Thank you, everyone. First of all, so good to have the entire team, everyone here, all the investors, everyone who's been part of the journey to kind of share this together. For the last few days, everyone's been asking me, how does it feel? And I've been telling people that I am not taking the moment to absorb this yet because I want to go on that stage. I want to see the company get listed, how the ticker moves before I really start to feel what it means. And when I stand here looking at all of you, your happy faces, your excited faces, a lot of people are back in office, super excited for this moment. This feels surreal to me. To be here at National Stock Exchange, which is the heart of financial capital in India, it's a moment that a lot of people here in this company have waited for. To me, it is a big milestone, not just for the company, it's for all the dreams that Sanjeev and I started this company with in a single apartment and a laptop. It's basically a milestone for all the dreams that every single person in this room and back in our office have ever seen. Like we used to talk about and have put all the efforts in. So it feels surreal, feels a very, very special feeling, very, very emotional for me. I think to start with, first of all, thank you so much to all the NSE officials, Shri Ashish Chauhan ji, for welcoming us into this prestigious family. Thank you so much to each and every investor who's here, who's been part of the Meesho journey, believed in us before most people even understood what our mission is. Thank you so much to my entire family here, like Ma and Papa, who basically made so many sacrifices to have us here. Meenu is here, like she has been the biggest supporter of Meesho from day one. My entire family, Shikhar, my in-laws, everyone been very, very supportive. Thank you so much for thank you so much for making this happen. I think very, very soon, in a few minutes, we will ring the bell. And ringing the bell generally means trading, right? But today, I think for me at Meesho, but for everyone at Meesho, this ringing basically means that our mission is not just our mission now, it's everyone's mission. Everyone now believes what we started with. It used to earlier only belong to 2,000 people at Meesho and the investors who participated in this. It's no more the case now, it's everyone's. 10 years ago, when we started the company, we started with one very simple insight. Back then in India, e-commerce was big city consumers, the top 5% buying branded electronics and branded fashion online. And that was e-commerce for India. But what we saw was a very different reality. We saw Bharat. We saw consumers who used to feel e-commerce is a kaanch ki dukaan, that I can only browse and see, but I can never afford. We saw manufacturers based in Jaipur and Surat who used to think that digital commerce is out of their reach, that their margins can never support the cost of logistics, cost of everything else that comes when you come online. So they just resigned to the fact that they can't do it. We saw logistics companies in India who thought that they have to keep doing what they've been doing before, which is like shipping letters and so on, because they don't understand software and they can't get into e-commerce. And we built Meesho for all of them. We built Meesho as a platform that brings all of them together, that helps them solve all of this. So today it's a very proud moment for me and for everyone who's here to be listed on the stock exchange as the digital infrastructure for Bharat, for e-commerce, for everyone in India. It's a very proud moment for me. I want to first of all thank the true heroes of our story. Like sometimes people do not understand like who are the people who have played the role. I think the true heroes of our story, most of them are not in this room, but are watching us from the screens, back in their homes, back in the office. Our, our sellers, consumers, logistics partners, content creators who've continuously trusted us with their aspirations, with their livelihoods, with everything possible. So thank you so much, everyone, for making this a reality. I want to thank my team. So my team, some people are here, but most of them are right now very excited looking at this from a big screen in our office. I want to thank them. And again, as I said, like a lot of people didn't understand what it means back then. This team solved problems that no single Silicon Valley book had answers for. This team figured out a way to ship products to addresses that did not have street names. They had nothing. People used to just say 300 meters behind a petrol pump, and please go and find my address. And this team figured it out. This team built an app that could be downloaded on every single phone, irrespective of the size, of how low-end the phone is, how high-end the phone is, and I can go on and on and on. This team believed in things that no one else before them believed in. So this IPO is your victory. This listing is the compound interest of all your hard work. Thank you so much. I think today is a big day when we transition from being a private startup to now a public company. And that expands our responsibility in a big way. Until now, we answered to a few shareholders, private shareholders. Now we answer to all of you. We answer to that retail investor in a small town who bought our few shares because they believe in the future of Indian consumption, in the future of Bharat consumption. So I think as the management team of Meesho, on behalf of all of them, I want to take a pledge today. I want to tell all of them, we will operate with transparency, we will operate with governance, and most importantly, we'll operate with a long-term view. Stock price goes up and down because that's the nature of the market, but our vision will be a straight line, that is to digitize 1 billion consumers in India and build a platform that empowers each and every single Indian business. So we basically take a pledge in making that happen. Concept in tech of day one. I'm sure a lot of companies come on this stage and talk about it. And that concept means, as a tech company, to keep innovating, you must act like a startup. But when I think about Meesho, where we are today, the opportunity ahead, and the number of Indians who are yet to come and transact online, I would say we are at day zero today. Because we are still yet to scratch the surface of the entire opportunity. So let's ring the bell. Let's ring it really loud, because it's not just for Meesho and the company here, but it's for each and every small dreamer across the country who dares to think big. Bharat today has arrived on Dalal Street. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Vidit. You truly took us back to where this journey began, and your words have reminded us today how a simple idea, starting in a 2 BHK, has scaled into a company that's transforming internet commerce for millions. Give it again for Vidit. Next, please join me in welcoming Sanjeev Kumar, our co-founder, whole-time director, and Chief Technology Officer of Meesho.
Hey everyone, that is a lot of people. But yeah, Today is a big moment for me, and for Vidit, for Meeshoites, for everyone who has supported us through the years. Standing here honestly feels a bit unreal to me. It's impossible to not to think about how all of this started. And it really was serendipity that both of us met in college and we decided to start up. I'd be wrong not to acknowledge that. It started with two of us in a small flat in Kormangla, experimenting, failing, learning, and hoping that we are on to something useful. Even today, when I cross that street, I get goosebumps. We didn't think about scale or IPOs back then. We were just hoping that we'll build something that people find value in. But step by step, Meesho today is the largest e-commerce platform in India by far. People often ask me, why did Meesho work? And for me, the answer is quite simple. And the explanation is hidden in one brutally honest moment for me personally from our early days. And this is back in 2016. We had just launched the app. We had launched the front end as well. I built the back end, front end, Android. You know, when you build something, you are proud of it. And then this was day 2 of our first Android engineer, Vibin. You see it coming, yes. So this was probably day 2, day 1, day 3, I don't remember, but we went out for lunch. And me with it, other techies, and it was a pretty small team, I don't know, like maybe total 8, 10 people. So Vidit asked him, like, what do you think of your app? And I was expecting compliments. He just said, honestly, your app is shit. And that moment, in hindsight, captures exactly what made Meesho work. Direct feedback from people who cared about building the right thing, not about pleasing anyone. We were lucky to find Meeshoites who openly disagreed, who pushed us when it was required, and who treated Meesho as something worth fighting for. That is a culture that I truly cherish. The journey wasn't smooth. There were weeks and months when our biggest bets didn't land the way we wanted them to. There were days when the metrics broke and we didn't know why it is breaking. There were days when we rolled back, a single rollback wiped out months of effort. And then there were days when just showing up felt harder than any problem. But we still did. Every single day. Some days with excitement, some with doubt, some simply because the work had to be done. And over time, that consistency, not one defining moment, not one big idea is what built Meesho. Every milestone, the first lakh, the second lakh, the 10th lakh orders, the, the big festive wins felt great. But the next morning, we were back to execution. The rhythm of celebrating and then getting back to work is what has kept us grounded. Now, as a public company, the responsibility grows in scale, but the foundation stays firm. We've always believed in accountability and long-term thinking, and that mindset stays the same. And even as we step onto a bigger stage, we remain the same team, focused on execution and solving real problems. The road ahead is very exciting to me and to everyone. We still have a lot more to do to achieve our mission of democratizing internet commerce and using technology and AI to make our platform smarter, efficient, and scalable. Before I close, I want to thank everyone who made this possible. Our customers, our sellers, logistics partners, content creators, investors, and most importantly, Meeshoites, past and present. People who gave their precious years to building this. A special thanks to my parents, my brother, my wife, she's here, my entire family, and friends who supported me through all the hard phases that no one else sees. This moment belongs to all of them. This IPO isn't the finish line. It is the start of the next chapter. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanjeev. That was really warm and inspiring. And your stories have shown us how Meesho's technology is shaped by the voices of real people across India, proving that when you listen first, innovation becomes more human and more impactful. Thank you again. Please put your hands together for welcoming Mukul Arora, co-managing partner, Elevation Capital, one of our earliest believers in the Meesho's mission and a partner who has been with us through every stage of our journey. Mukul, we love to have you today.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, big congrats to Vidit, Sanjeev, the entire Meesho team, past and present, and everyone else who has been a part of this journey. Today is a really special day. And this has been a really special journey. If I go back in time, when we started in 2015, we were late entrants in e-commerce market in India. But like Vidit said, over the last 10 years, we have completely redefined what e-commerce in India should be, and we have shown to everyone how to build it. I was recently speaking to someone, and they asked me that, hey, India already has 280 million annual transacting users, and Meesho is 200 million of them. So where is the headroom for growth? I said, boss, you are looking at it completely wrong. It is because of Meesho that India has 280 million annual transacting users. And like Vidit said, if it wasn't for Meesho, e-commerce would still be restricted to a privileged few, top 3, 4, 5% of India. So that's the scale of impact that all of you have had. And I do want to take a moment to acknowledge and request everyone to give a big round of applause to the team which has enabled it. Now at the center of it all have been the two founders, Vidit and Sanjeev. Vidit, you have many strengths, but your biggest strength, in my view, is your ability to think really long term. I have seen time and again that long-term thinking enabled you to take decisions which were very hard, very non-obvious, but you had the clarity and conviction to back those. Whether it was the decision to move from a reseller-focused marketplace to a consumer-focused marketplace, whether it was the decision to build a zero-commission platform and it was unheard of, you had the conviction to back yourself, and in fullness of time, those have proven to be absolutely right. When I look at your journey as a founder, it reminds me of an episode from Ramayana when Lord Hanuman is standing at the edge of the ocean and wondering, can I make this leap of faith? And then he realizes what he's truly capable of, what his real potential is, and makes that leap. And with you, I've seen time and time again, the bigger the challenge, a better version of Vidit has shown up. You have unlocked an even bigger, better, stronger leader. And seeing your transformation over the last 10 years personally for me has been the most rewarding and fulfilling part of my own journey. Now coming to Sanjeev, you, you have been the quiet backbone all this while. We have such a grand mission, and that mission could not have been possible because of the strength of tech that we have today. You spoke about how you built that first version of the app, coming from those days of being a young engineer to today building an engineering team which is one of the best in India. You have come a long way. And sometimes I wonder, both of you are still in your mid-30s. So if this is what you could do from mid-20s to mid-30s, I literally get goosebumps thinking what next 10, 20, 30 years are going to hold for all of us. And both of you have built a team which is equally capable, equally bold, and equally mission-driven. I have had the good fortune of working with many of you, Prasanna, Dhiresh, Rupa, I don't know where Rupa is, oh, okay, Megha, many others, and you are all truly, truly exceptional in your own right. Now, when I look at the journey ahead, I see a market which is still in its early days. It's still just starting to unfold. I see founders who are getting stronger with every chapter. And I see a team which has proven time and time again that they can take on really audacious goals and hit them out of the park. And therefore, I have no doubt that Meesho is going to be one of the most defining companies in India over the next decade. And as I was reflecting on our journey, I got reminded of one of my favorite Hindi couplets. कौन कहता है आसमान में सुराख नहीं होता? कौन कहता है आसमान में सुराख नहीं होता? एक पत्थर तो तबीयत से उछालो यारों. And you guys have done the impossible, done the improbable, time and time again, and you have done it with heart, with clarity, and with courage. Congrats once again to all of you, and thank you for making us at Elevation your partners in your journey. It's been a true privilege. Thank you.
Thank you, Mukul. We deeply appreciate your reflections today, and your early conviction and continued support have played a pivotal role in Meesho's journey. Thank you once again. Now, can you all join me in welcoming Mohit Bhatnagar, Managing Director at Peak 15, a long-time partner whose guidance and belief in Meesho have played a meaningful role in our growth. Please put your hands together for Mohit once again.
Thank you. Thank you, Rupa. Thank you. Hi, everyone. I was going to start with the same congratulations, but I think I want to change the mood for the next 5 minutes and make us a little bit more reflective, if I may. Every year, Dussehra rolls around, and for most Meesho families, it should be a point in time where you spend a lot of time with family, take time out from work, but it also coincides with the time every year when Meesho has its biggest ever sale. And so instead what happens is many families end up having to deal with folks away from home, missed family dinners, all-nighters in preparation for the big day. You add to that all the missed medical appointments that folks couldn't make because they were busy at work, all the kids' programs at school that you just couldn't make because you had something really, really important going on, and you begin to see a pattern. And the pattern is this. Beneath today's public success that we all are really celebrating like we should and cherishing, there's a ton of personal sacrifice that goes in there. And so on behalf of all the investors here, everyone here, I wanted to just say thank you to you, but also thank you to your families and your loved ones. So when you guys send those videos and those clips from today's listing back there, please say thank you from us to all of them, because of their hard work, their support, that's why we're all here today. And to just underline this message, here's a short film to bring this home. Anjana, let's play it.
The founder's journey just feels full of glitz and glamour, Series A valuations, 30 under 30, award programs, profits, revenues, and IPOs. That's what everybody sees from the outside. But when you look at it closely, you begin to see the human side of things, the amount of people and the amount of effort that it takes to build a company of substance that endures for over a decade. So let's meet the folks who knew them way before they were known as successful founders.
When he was in KG.
Okay, हमारे बड़े ये हैं.
विदित बहुत ही सिंसियर रहा, हॉनेस्ट रहा है, टीचर्स के लिए, पेरेंट्स के लिए हार्ड वर्किंग तो रहा ही है. जब विदित घर छोड़ के घर आया था कि मैं नौकरी छोड़ा, बट इतनी अच्छी जॉब थी, अब क्यों रिजाइन कराए? कह रहा मैंने जॉब करनी नहीं है, मैंने जॉब देनी है.
My father used to say that I mean ये लड़का कुछ बड़ा करेगा and he has the potential, and he took this tough decision leaving a job.
जब विदित घर आया था कि मैं नौकरी छोड़ा, तो मैंने क्या कह रहा, मेरा एक दोस्त है, वो तो जापान से शायद छोड़ के आया है और हमने डिसाइड किया है कि हम कुछ करेंगे. तो इनकी दोनों की दोस्ती मुझे बहुत अच्छी लगती है, बहुत दोनों सिंपल है.
They started off in their first office, was their Kormangla apartment. So they had one chair and one bed, and that was their office. I think Vidit has not traveled anywhere for maybe 5 years of starting Meesho. The sacrifices made in this journey is, I don't think we have as many friends as we want to. I feel like, with calendars that we have to match, it's not easy that, we can just say, okay, oh, let's just go meet someone.
Sanjeev used to live with us. We were a bunch of friends living together. And a lot of times, Sanjeev used to miss out the fun. Sanjeev would miss those vacations because he couldn't afford to miss his office.
When initially Meesho was having resellers, so I was also one of the resellers.
जो लोग फोन करके बोलते थे कि अरे मेरा पैसा है, फिर वो कैश में नहीं आता है, तो मैं क्या करूं? मैं फिर विदित को बोलती थी. वो मुझे हमेशा बोलता है, माँ अच्छा क्या हो रहा है मत बताओ. इसमें क्या किसी को प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है, सिर्फ वो मुझे बताओ.
Wow. The daily grind and insane work ethic and moments of empathy are often what define a founder's life. And then there's the inner circle who's always behind the scenes supporting the founder.
Like the way he used to hang out with us kind of changed during those early years. He used to always have a phone in his hand with this internal order tracker dashboard sort of thing, and to an extremely unhealthy amount keeps refreshing those dashboards. And yeah, that was the version of him hanging out with us, and we had to accept that.
The earliest offices I recall was in Kormangla. Just imagine a very small office space that can house 50 odd people, and then you put in 150 folks and you then take away the ACs, right? So there was a lot of fire that people had, but again, it was unintentionally very hot and humid too.
I joined in 2016 and about almost 10 years. I'm the first employee and first tech employee.
So whenever a sale would happen, we would dance on tables. There was one guy who brought a bell from home and he would ring it every 10,000 orders.
What do you think is special about the bond that Vidit and Sanjeev share?
I think the best part of their journey is that it started with friendship and then they became founders. So I kind of think they complement each other.
Both of them are extremely humble. That is number one. Number two, I think the trust for each other that they have.
अब इस अवसर पे आपको कितना गर्व महसूस?
अभी मैं रिसेंटली नेटिव गया था, तो तभी भी मेरे रिलेटिव के घर में देख रहा हूँ कि कर्टन में मीशो से ही बोल के बता रहे आप मीशो में काम करते हो क्या, मतलब एक अलग तरह का फीलिंग है. अच्छा. Yeah, so we come from a city called Hazaribagh. Now, actually, a lot of people know about the city, and I think his success feels very personal. It's a great achievement for the city.
I'm super inspired by what Vidit and Sanjeev have done. I always feel really lucky that I could see a journey like this.
रात और दिन इतनी मेहनत करते हैं, मैं उस पर भी बहुत प्राउड हूँ.
हम बहुत प्राउड करते हैं दोनों बच्चों पे. आज उनका नाम है, तो हम थैंक गॉड से कहते हैं कि भगवान उन पे हमेशा अपना आशीर्वाद बनाए, वो हेल्थी और हैप्पी रहे हमें.
Buddy, you're looking too freaking sharp. You're there. How do you feel about this?
I'm super grateful, first of all, to Sanjeev, my co-founder. I'm very, very grateful to my wife, Meenu, to my parents. My mom and dad made so many sacrifices.
I'm extremely lucky to have the kind of support system that I have that I have today with my parents, with my family, with my wife, friends, a lot of colleagues. So I think that definitely matters.
And all of these people were always supportive in good and bad times. I don't think we'll be here without all of these Meeshoites. And last but not the least is the investors, well-wishers, backers like you, Mohit. I think we won't be here without you supporting us when some of these opportunities were not obvious. So thank you so much.
It's an incredible milestone to go public. Congratulations from all of us at Peak 15 to everyone at Meesho.
I'm sure many of you have goosebumps, and it's very hard to hide your emotions at this point of time. But Mohit, thanks for such a heartwarming video. Behind every milestone we celebrate, we know there is a family that believed first, and the entire Meesho family that have joined them. So thank you for giving us a glimpse into the strength and love that people have carried for Vidit and Sanjeev. Thank you, Mohit, once again. Our next speaker, Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, has played a pivotal role in driving innovation, transparency, technology adoption, and global recognition for India's exchanges. Under his leadership, the NSE continues to strengthen its position as one of the world's largest and most trusted security markets. We are deeply honored to have him with us today. And as we celebrate the landmarking listing of Meesho Limited, may I now request Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan to please kindly join us on the stage.
Shri Vidit Atre, Shri Sanjeev Kumar, Shri Dinesh Bansal, Shri Mukul Arora, Shri Mohit Bhatnagar, board members, employees, family members, media personnel, colleagues from NSE, colleagues from Meesho, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning and a warm welcome to all of you at the NSE for the listing ceremony of Meesho Limited. It's a privilege for us at NSE to welcome Meesho to our growing family of listed corporates. Meesho becomes the 2,914th company to list with us, further strengthening the vibrant and growing ecosystem of listed Indian enterprises. As India moves confidently towards becoming a Viksit Bharat, the contribution of digital commerce, especially value customer, will be central to our growth story. By building a platform that reduces barriers for sellers and enablers, efficient market access, Meesho has supported the ambitions of countless small entrepreneurs, manufacturers, and homegrown businesses across India. At NSE, our commitment has been to provide a platform that enables companies to grow, investors to participate in that growth, and India's economy to thrive. NSE today serves 24.2 crore investor accounts and 12.3 crore unique investors, spanning 99.85% of PIN codes in the country. In about 4.5 years since financial year 22, NSE has facilitated a significant fund mobilization of 72 lakh crore rupees. NSE stands at the top global exchanges in IPO fund mobilization. In the current fiscal, 87 companies have raised 1.4 lakh crore already through IPOs on the main board. I congratulate the entire team of Meesho, merchant bankers, Kotak Mahindra, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, Axis Capital, Citigroup Global, legal advisor Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas, PR agency Adfactors, and everyone else associated in this listing for their collective accomplishments. Once again, welcome to the NSE family. We look forward to support you in your continued growth and future fundraising endeavors. May your journey on NSE as a listed company be as impactful, prosperous, and enduring as what you have done till now. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. And ladies and gentlemen, the moment we all have been waiting for, the moment that marks a new chapter. So may I request Vidit, Sanjeev, Dinesh, all our board members to please come on stage, and also our ecosystem partners, Mr. Saurabh Vijani, Mayur Patil, Bindu Vishwakarma, and Hansa. Can you all please join us on the stage? And keep the energy very high, guys. It's that moment we were all waiting for. Can I also request the families to please come on stage? With its parents, with its in-laws, Sanjeev's brother, please do join us on the stage. No. All right, everyone. I hope you all have the energy to do the countdown. We need energy high, hearts full, loud, prouder. 10, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! stand, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, Meesho Limited is now officially listed on the National Stock Exchange of India. A huge congratulations to the entire team, partners, stakeholders whose belief has made this moment possible. A big congratulations to all of you who are viewing us from Bengaluru. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Congratulations, but may I request all of you to please proceed towards your seat. We have a lot of... May I request all of you to please take your seat. May I now request Vidit and Sanjeev to come on the stage, please. I request Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan to hand over the memento. This is a symbolic replica of the iconic NSE bell to serve as a memory of this remarkable occasion. Sir, can you also present the proud to be listed box of badges? NSA would also like to present a coffee table book which talks about the journey of NSE. Now we request Vidit Atre and Sanjeev Kumar to present a memento to NSE. We will now proceed with the presentation of mementos by the National Stock Exchange to our key partners, the BRLMs, legal counsel and advisors who have played an integral role in this journey. May I now invite representatives of Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited, representatives of JP Morgan India Private Limited, Representatives of Morgan Stanley India Company Private Limited. Keep it coming. Representatives of Axis Capital Limited. Representatives of Citigroup Global Markets India Private Limited. Representatives of Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas and Company. And representatives of Ad Factors. Sir, thank you for your continued support. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a token that will serve as a memory of this day forever, requesting Mr. Vidit and Sanjeev and Dhiresh to join Shri Ashish ji on the stage to receive this very special photo of the bell ringing ceremony. Keep your energy high throughout the ceremony, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Can I request Vidit and Sanjeev and Dinesh to stay back on the stage, please? We now request all of you to please hand over the special mementos to entire team of Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited. Next, JP Morgan India Private Limited. Next, can we have Morgan Stanley India Company Private Limited? Team of Axis Capital Limited. I call upon Citigroup Global Markets India Private Limited. The entire team of Essa Batley Boy and Associates LLP. Next, the BSR and Associates LLP. Team of Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas and Co. Next, team of Khaitan and Co. Latham and Watkins LLP. BB and Associates. May I request BB and Associates to please come on the stage. Price Waterhouse Chartered Accountants. Next, K-Fin Technologies Limited. Can we have you here, please? K-Fin Technologies. And the entire team of AdFactors. I'll call them once. Ecosystem. Just once. 4 more. May I now call upon the Meesho's ecosystem partners, Saurav Vijayani on stage, Mayur Patil, Bindu Vishwakarma, and Hansa Dosani. Please join us on stage, and guys, give them a big round of applause today. Thank you, Vidit. Thank you, Sanjeev. And thank you, Dinesh. Dinesh, I request you to stay back. And now I take the pride to invite you to deliver the vote of thanks.
Morning, everyone. I think I'm out of words, so I have some prepared remarks, but what an extraordinary moment. Like, just seeing that ticker go up live on the screen, such a good opening, is what dreams were made of. And as a CFO, that's certainly something that I always dreamt of. So thanks to all of you to making, me realize that dream, and for all of you as well. Thank you to Vidit and Sanjeev. Your unwavering conviction in the mission statement that we have of democratizing e-commerce for everyone. I think that just kind of percolates in all of the Meeshoites. And that's the reason why we are here today. And it is the strongest foundation on which I've ever seen a company built on. The why is always very clear, like we saw. The how keeps changing. And thank you so much for that. To the entire leadership team of Meesho who's present here and back home, your commitment to the mission, the problem-first approach that we take, the innovation that we have been able to build into a market which was considered that it's done. No one thought it possible, but thank you for making it work. This milestone, I think, is very important. I would say it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's a milestone that we have reached. When we had, I think, 2 years ago or so, set the goal for being the most subscribed consumer internet IPO in the country, I didn't think that we'll achieve it, but here we are now. And it definitely feels surreal to having achieved it. I can say, as the CFO of the company, that with the financial integrity and the strategic planning that we have, that is a lot of reflection on the hard work and dedication of the lot of people who are present here in this room and back home in Bangalore. And today we are all shareholders in this collective success for all of us. To our early shareholders, investors, venture partners, thank you for believing in Meesho when it was just an idea. To our board, thank you for providing the mentorship, counsel, and a strong partnership to build a resilient company that we are trying to build. To our investment bankers, legal counsels, auditors, you are the architects of our IPO process. Your sharp advice and very good execution were absolutely critical for the success of the IPO. Thank you so much. Today, we join the rank of public listed companies, and I was just doing the calculation, as the 67th largest company by free float market cap. And with this comes a profound responsibility for all of us. To our new shareholders, I would like to thank them for placing their trust in us. And as the CFO, I commit to you that we will maintain our focus on sustainable growth, responsible capital allocation, and transparent communication. listing is not an endpoint. It is merely a high-altitude base camp. Our true mission to democratize internet commerce for everyone continues with renewed energy. Thank you to NSE for hosting this magnificent ceremony. On behalf of Meesho, thank you all. We have rung the bell. Now let's get back to work.
Thank you, Dinesh. Our sincere gratitude to the National Stock Exchange for welcoming Meesho and for partnering with us on this historic occasion. I think they deserve a big round of applause. With this, we conclude the formal proceedings for today. We now invite all of you to join us for breakfast, which is being served in the adjoining area. But all dignitaries, partners, and guests are also welcome to proceed on stage for photo opportunities. Thank you all once again, and have a great day. Can I request the entire Strat team to come on stage, please? Vidit, Sanjeev, Dhiresh, and the entire Strat team, can you all please come on stage? Slight change. The breakfast is being served at the boardroom F&B area. So please proceed towards the breakfast area. Thanks.